Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the Lightbearer account. We've already accumulated 50,000 diamonds. Out of the events and everything else, it has been going very quickly with the accumulation of diamonds. Looking at the team itself, we still do have Morrow, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple more copies of Morrow. We'll max them out to continue completing this team. Already got him to a plus 30 signature item. Already got his gear. He is ready to rock and roll in the campaign. We're in chapter 34-31, so I'm hoping we can finish out 34. We'll actually move into 35. So let's go ahead and we'll get into our summons first. So making progression, we did pick up a couple more of these cards. So again, we're looking for pretty much as many copies as we can get of Morrow. So there is a copy of Thane, because a lot of these heroes are maxed out. We do need a couple more stars on a few of them. And then we're focusing on the Celestials and the Hypogean heroes within there. So not too bad. Got some max out heroes already. We'll use some of our rare stones and then our elite stones. Look at that. We have 16 already, guys. And again, things accumulate in this game way faster than they used to. It used to take a considerable amount of time to get diamonds, to get the stones. Now it seems like we get them on a regular basis with the amount of events. So hopefully copies of Morrow, guys, which there's a copy of Isolde. That's kind of crazy. Through all of our summons, we have never summoned Isolde as of right now. And there we go, Gorvo too. So these accounts are about a year and a half old. So the chances of us not getting the heroes, kind of crazy that we have. There's Hodgkin as well. So we are just unlocking a ton of heroes, which I think is kind of crazy. All right, so did we get anyone? We got Raku, not bad. We got Hodgkin in there. We got Isolde. We got a copy of Rowan. We got actually a lot of Lightbearers, guys. That's a ton. We got Ullard. We got Belinda. We got Rowan out of there. We also got double food in there. We got double copies of Ullard. Wow, that's a pretty crazy pull when it comes to Lightbearers. So let's go ahead. We'll ascend these up, and I think that's going to add a couple more stars, or at least one more star on there for Ullard. So he is almost done. We did add more food in there. Another star there to Titus. All right, so let's do our regular summons. I know we do have a couple desired summons when it comes to maxing out Morrow, but I'm hoping that we can pull a couple copies of him without having to use those desired summons, because they are expensive on the diamonds. And a double pull right there, guys. Very nice. A copy of Namora and Hendrik. So we do pull another Lightbearer out of there. And look at that, another elite with our companion points, which is Tae Lee. So we got an unlock there. That's already 4 heroes we've unlocked. And again, the newer heroes I do understand. The older heroes such as Gorvo, I do not understand that we've never pulled. And 3 for 3 on the elites, which is Estrilda. So we get another Lightbearer out of here. And look at that, 4 for 4, guys. Insane. And a copy of Dress. Can we do the pull 5 for 5? No, just some rare cards. That was crazy. Crazy with the companion points right there. Hopefully we can get maybe a copy of Granite. And look at that, another double, guys, which is Eron and Walker. Walker we're building as well. Can add some more stars on there. This is crazy Lightbearer luck, guys. That is a ton of Lightbearer heroes that we have pulled. Another elite right there, which is a copy of Grez. Very nice. We got 2 more with our common scrolls. Got a lot more rare heroes on that pull. And just a couple more rare heroes there. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll get into our desired summons with copies of Morrow, guys. And I think I'm just going to pull all of my diamonds to go ahead and pick up some copies of Morrow, and a double right off the bat. Very nice. I believe one more copy will take him to Ascended, but I'm going to go ahead and add stars on him since he is in the heroic ship right now. We can go ahead. We still have 3 more pulls that we can do for him to continue to add stars for the heroic ship. And there's another copy, guys. So we got 2 more left, but that will take him up to Ascended. So hopefully we can add some stars on him, because like I was saying with the stars, is he is in the heroic ship right now. And look at the Lightbearers, guys. That's kind of crazy. So there's another star for Hendrik getting built. We have stars there for Estrilda, which is getting built. We have more stars for Walker continuing. And then there is Morrow up to Ascended. And we're going to pull some more copies of Morrow. And then we're going to do some summons, guys. We're going to do some Stargazing summons. So hopefully we can pull a copy of Morrow out of here, which is another copy of Rigby. So we got 2 left. Then I'm going to slide over to the Stargazer. We're still looking for Lucretia, almost done. So we have 1 copy left of Morrow. Still have 33,000 diamonds. We have gotten really lucky with our Lightbearers on this summoning session for them. A couple more rares, so this should be our elite pull, and it is a double, guys. So we'll get 1 copy of Morrow, there we go, and a copy of Kren. So very nice. So that'll do it for the next 25 days. So Morrow will be Ascended +1. So let's go ahead and we'll pull some copies of Lucretia. We got 3 copies, or 3 pulls in total, just some resources on the first one, but we also do have 5 pulls with diamonds. There's a Wilder card on that one. A Graveborn card there. We need a couple copies of Lucretia to get her up to Mythic at least, guys. A couple more copies, or a couple more resources there. Finally, 1 copy of Lucretia. I want to get her up to Mythic. I think we need 1 more copy. So hopefully if we could pull that final copy. Nope, Stargazer not being friendly at all today, guys. That's okay, because there is adding a star tomorrow. The amount of Lightbearers we got, I'm very happy with what we got. So that'll add a star on there. That unlocks the engraving. We do want to engrave him as well. So we haven't engraved actually any of the Lightbearer heroes as of right now. He is actually going to be the first that we're going to engrave. And a lot of players have said his engraving is kind of crazy. It's pretty good with his engraving, which I'm definitely going to have to check out. So there's a little build out for Kren as well. And just having the food sitting here waiting. So Mythic Plus is where he'll stay for now. Graveborn, we are still staying where we're at. Doesn't look like we're adding stars to anybody right now. Still need some more copies of Grez. And then Lucretia, we still need 1 more copy as well. So let's go ahead, we'll hop right into the Oak Inn. 60,000 here. And continuing, Morrow is already in there. So we're just going to summon all of these up and possibly use some of the cards on the table. Which there's a copy for Ullard. And remember, now with the summons in here specifically, we can pull the 9 of 9 without the duplicate furniture. And a double, guys, we got Rain and Ainz on that pull. Very nice to see the heroes we are maxing out. Like I was saying, though, we're not getting the duplicate furnitures out of here, so we can actually pull the 9 of 9 to finish out heroes. We've seen it a couple times. There's another piece for Belinda, and back-to-back mythics, guys, which is another piece for Belinda. Let's make sure we're not maxing out these or overbuilding some of these heroes just to pull duplicate furniture. 7, 7. So not too bad. We got Rain and we got Belinda, both at 7 already. Definitely pretty close to maxing them out as well. Another mythic piece there, which is Ullard. He's getting close as well. That's already 3 that we've pulled for him. So I'm thinking with the cards on the table, we could definitely finish out a couple more heroes here. There's another piece for Ainz. A lot of legendary furniture here. All right, so there's another mythic, which is for Walker. I don't know about Walker and his engraving either. I haven't heard really anything about that one. But I want to see some pieces for Morrow. Another mythic right there, which is for Belinda. So that puts her at 8 of 9, guys. Not sure if we can naturally pull that 9 of 9 furniture to finish her off. But we have a ton of Poe coins here. There is a piece for Thane. So 6 cards on the table. Go ahead and equip these up. So we can actually finish out quite a few heroes, guys. So let's do... Thane's only needs 2. Rain only needs 2. So we'll start with Belinda. Go ahead and max her out. And then I'm going to max out Thane as well. And I'm thinking the other cards I am just going to go ahead and sit on right now, that we're not gonna use the rest of our cards as we have them right now. just because I want to build up Morrow faster than some of these other heroes. So we'll sell out our cards there. We'll equip all of our cards. So that is it. Thane is maxed out. Belinda is maxed out. So 2 more heroes completely maxed out. I believe we got 1 more pull. Maybe it'll be a mythic. Nope, just legendary. Okay, though, so we'll recycle from here. Use our card here. And let's drop them out. So 2 of them drop out. So we got Belinda, we got Thane. So looking at our Celestials, we can drop Taylene back in there because we do want to completely max her out. And then we can also put Lucretia, who is already in there. She's another hero we're going to max out. And I'm going to drop Albedo in there. So that will do it for our wish list, guys. So it is built out, just ready to go. I'll go ahead and get the account all cleaned up. But Morrow did add 1 star on there. So very nice. He has his furniture. He already has his plus 30 signature item, which some people might say was a waste, that you should stay at 29. But I think it's very situational overall. So we'll actually get 6,000 Poke Coins out of there. Very nice. And we did get an unlock for Hodgkin, giving us quite a few more rewards. So let's go ahead. I'll clean everything up, and then we'll get into the campaign. All right, guys, so here we are, 34-31. We're going to try to push all the way through into 35. So we got 30 stages to go ahead and finish out here. Looking at the level deficiency, it's going to be very easy. Morrow, especially with a lot of crowd control within these formations, seems like it's going to be just a no-brainer to run through here. Trying to get the bigger level deficiencies in here, pushing into 35 within the next couple weeks, pushing into chapter 36. There's going to be a point where it's going to be very difficult for these accounts with just the Lightbearers, Celestials, and Hypogeans, Dimensionals to really make progression. I am waiting to get to that point. Because even here, guys, looking at Morrow right in the back middle, I've combined him with Rose. It works flawlessly with the amount of insane damage that he puts out. Not only that, the crowd control aspect of him is really big as well. But again, looking at the level deficiency, his ultimate ability can just completely mow over the enemy team. So we're going to drop him in here. I was thinking about dropping a new Lard, but you know what? We'll keep it here with Morrow because we know how strong he is. In addition, guys, we didn't engrave any of the heroes right now. It's something that we're going to look at in the future. A couple of heroes that I do want to talk about engraving just while we go through and run through these chapters. One is Hendrik. So a lot of people have said that the plus 60 engraving for Hendrik is absolutely broken, that it makes him just a monster tank. Still have really yet to test that. Same with Morrow. A lot of players have said that Morrow with his engraving is very strong, adding not only a lot more stats when it comes to his build, but also adding in the additional abilities in there. So those are 2 that I'm really looking at right now. Gonna have to see exactly how well they work and what it's gonna kind of look like. I wanna make sure that the engraving's really a game changer, I feel like, when it comes to the stats for these heroes in general. So making sure that we engrave the right heroes. So I've been doing a considerable amount of research, making sure that we have the heroes in here that we need, the heroes that we want to engrave or that we want to engrave in here. Even there, guys, the double alt, it's very cool to see. So we got really lucky today with the summons. We got Estrilda buffed up, we got Hendrik buffed up, we got Morrow completely built, got his avatar frame, which was very cool. Have a insane amount of Lightbearer food right now. So when they have a new Lightbearer, I feel confident we're going to be able to go ahead and build them up, especially with the diamonds we're pulling out of here. We're finishing out multiple gear sets within the Lightbearers. So I believe I have 3 or 4 of each class that is specific to the Lightbearers. So they're pretty well geared. Couple more signature items to finish out, as well as a couple more of our furniture pieces, and they will be done, guys. It'll be 100% maxed out. I want to get them all to that plus 30 signature item, which again, we're slowly getting to, and then also the engraving mats that we're picking up within here. A couple of heroes that I don't see a huge benefit for engraving. Rose, Rowan, just overall, the stat increase for them really doesn't make that big of a difference, or it's not really, in my opinion, not really as much as a priority as the damage dealing heroes. That's the reason why we focus on Lucretia, that we focus on Ainz. The stat increase in them has a considerable difference because of the damage that they can obtain and how much higher it is. Not only the additional skills and abilities at their plus 30 and their plus 60 engraving, but just looking overall at the survivability and the damage output they can do, adding a lot of piercing in there and also a lot of damage amplification to really take the heroes to kind of a new level. Combining that with the Elder Tree, combining that with the signature items, it's very strong on, very different from AFK Arena a year or two ago on how powerful these heroes have become. Even looking at, months ago where a 200 plus level deficiency was absolutely impossible. There was no way that was possible. Now with the addition of the engraving, a lot of players are pushing 200 plus. Even without Celestials and Hypogean heroes, a lot of players do run the primary 4 factions, and they still do successfully well. They do very well looking at those formation themselves. When we look at Reddit, when we look at Discord, when we look at a bunch of different social media outlets, a lot of players are running 200 plus level deficiencies just with the core factions, guys, just with the primary 4 factions, which is cool to see. That really gives a new element to the free-to-play player because they can focus on building up heroes out of the 4 factions and not focusing so much on the Stargazer overall, but making sure that you can obtain and build the new heroes. In addition, there are a bunch of heroes that have come out probably in the last couple months that a lot of players just kind of skipped. So when you look at heroes like the Wilders with Respen, even looking at the Lightbearers with Ullard, a lot of heroes players just completely skipped because of the frequency of heroes that we're getting. We just introduced Granite not too long ago. But again, with the frequency of heroes, you kind of have to pick and choose what heroes you're going to develop, what heroes you're going to build, which is kind of a very unique concept to AFK Arena because up until, again, probably 6-8 months ago, we weren't getting this many new heroes on a consistent basis. So it was kind of crazy with how many we're getting here, guys. So there we are. So we are in 34-60. This will be the last stage for the push, but that'll take us into 35. Maro just absolutely destroying that one right down the line. Belinda with the ults right there. Then, of course, we have Thane in this one, completely maxed out, 9 of 9 furniture. Does a tremendous amount of damage. So easily pushing down there, through there, again, with the level deficiency. We know it was very quickly, but that will take us to 35. Hopefully, again, within the next couple weeks, we'll push through 35. We'll get into 36 and see exactly where these accounts can take us. So let's go ahead. We'll collect up our loot. Quite a few diamonds. We got some amplifying emblems there. We got some red chests. Plus, we do pick up a couple more tier 3 stones and some of our faction cards. So, guys, that will do it with our push for today. Before we forget, let's go ahead and we'll equip that avatar frame. So there he is, guys. We'll go ahead and throw Maro on there. Very cool avatar frame. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.